Hi everyone, it's Karen here with a mixed media layout tutorial for 7 Dots Studio. Enjoy! First, I created some texture in the background using archival ink and the Prima Finnabair Rust and Dust cling stamp. The background paper is the Verano Azul white plank from 7 Dots Studio. I used the butterfly from the same set and the pine needles distress ink from Holtz to create some more texture with the butterfly. I also used a small butterfly and added even more texture. I used the same ink and inked it on top of my acrylic block and then spritzed some water on it and then stamped just with the acrylic block to create some patterns on the background with the same color. Then using a stencil, I created some texture using black gesso. I just moved the stencil around and created some distressed stencil on the background. I also diluted the black gesso with some water and then used my paintbrush to create splatters around the page. Using again the same ink, I inked the butterfly in the stencil and created a butterfly pattern randomly on the page. I primed some chipboard pieces with black gesso. And then painted them with turquoise metallic paint. I also painted the chipboard title with the metallic paint. I also added some texture by stamping a pattern on the chipboard itself with archival ink. I used some die-cut elements from the 7 Dots Studios 9th Wave collection to frame my photo. I just took them apart and then arranged them behind my photo. In order to make them fit, I cut some of them and lengthened them to give them different layers and then staple the layers together. Once I had the match for my photo, I just inked the edges to give it some volume and distress. Then I put the mat and my photo with some foam tape and started constructing my layout. I realized the title was not dark enough, so I first primed it with gesso, black gesso, and then I again added the metallic paint. I started gluing the chipboard frame and the swirls to give movement to the background. And I even cut some of the chipboard swirls to make them fit in certain areas. Then I added some white leaves to continue the movement on the background. I added the title and glued it onto the side of my layout, and then just glued all the leaves together to make sure that they were stuck on the page. I also added some little flowers on certain areas to just balance the layout a little bit and add some more color, and just glue them to the page. Using the turquoise paint, I added some highlights onto the white leaves to tie it all in together. I used a marker to write the letter A to make it say "just a glimpse," and then I stamped a circular pattern onto the background. I added some journaling with a black marker, and then I was done. However, after I finished the layout, I found the chipboard letter A and I added it to the background with the same technique. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, press the link above for another video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. For more inspiration, visit my blog. Bye!